Gold, a metal so rare, so beautiful, and so powerful that entire civilizations have risen and fallen because of it. For thousands of years, gold has shaped human history. It has fueled empires, sparked wars, destroyed lives, and created unimaginable wealth. Kings wore it as a symbol of divine power. Explorers crossed deadly lands in search of it. And even today, people risk everything just to find a single piece hidden beneath the earth. But what makes gold so special? Why has this one metal held such a powerful grip on humanity for so long? This is the story of gold, not just as a precious metal, but as a force that has influenced the world in ways most people never realize. What makes gold so valuable? Gold is not the rarest metal on Earth, yet it is one of the most desired. Unlike iron, gold does not rust. Unlike silver, it does not tarnish easily. It remains unchanged over time, shining just as brightly after thousands of years. This made it unique in the ancient world, where most materials would decay or lose their beauty. Gold is also incredibly flexible. A single gram of gold can be stretched into a wire several meters long or hammered into a sheet so thin it becomes almost transparent. This made it perfect for crafting jewelry, decorations, and sacred objects. But beyond its physical properties, gold holds something even more powerful: human belief. Gold became valuable because people agreed that it was valuable. It became a symbol of wealth, status, and power. And once that idea took hold, it spread across civilizations like wildfire. From ancient kingdoms to modern economies, gold has remained one of the most trusted forms of value ever known. Gold in ancient civilizations. Long before modern banks and currencies existed, gold was already shaping the world. In ancient Egypt, gold was considered the flesh of the gods. Pharaohs were buried with massive amounts of gold, believing it would accompany them into the afterlife. Temples and tombs were filled with golden artifacts, many of which still shine today after thousands of years. In other parts of the world, gold became a symbol of divine connection and royal authority. It wasn't just wealth, it was power, spirituality, and identity. Entire economies began forming around gold. Trade routes were established, kingdoms grew rich, and with wealth came competition. Because wherever gold existed, conflict was never far behind. The rise of gold mining. Finding gold has never been easy. In ancient times, people searched riverbeds, carefully washing sand and gravel to uncover tiny flakes of gold. This method, known as placer mining, required patience and endurance. Hours of work could result in only a few small pieces. But as demand grew, so did the methods. People began digging deeper into the earth, creating dangerous tunnels and mines. Workers risked their lives daily, facing cave-ins, toxic air, and exhausting conditions, all for the chance to extract gold from the ground. Even today, in many parts of the world, small-scale miners continue this work, often using basic tools and risking everything for a chance at survival. Gold may be beautiful, but the journey to obtain it is often harsh and unforgiving. The human cost of gold. Behind every piece of gold lies a story. Not all of those stories are glamorous. Throughout history, gold has been tied to exploitation, forced labor, and suffering. Entire communities have been displaced. Workers have been pushed to their limits. And in many cases, lives have been lost in the pursuit of wealth. Even in modern times, illegal mining operations continue to exist. People work in dangerous conditions, often without proper safety or fair pay. This raises an important question. Is gold truly worth the cost? Or is its value something we have created at the expense of others? Gold is more than just a metal. It is a symbol of human ambition, desire, and sometimes greed. But this is only the beginning of the story, because as we move forward, we'll explore how gold sparked global rushes, built modern economies, and continues to shape the world even today. Somewhere deep beneath the earth, hidden in rock, buried in rivers, scattered across deserts, lies a metal that has controlled human behavior for thousands of years. Gold. It does not speak. It does not move. Yet it has caused men to lie, to fight, to travel across oceans, and even to die. Empires have collapsed chasing it. Nations have been built upon it. And even today, in a world of digital money and technology, gold still holds power. But why? Why does this silent metal continue to dominate human desire? To understand gold, We must go back to the beginning, the first discovery of gold, long before machines, before cities, before civilization itself. There were rivers, flowing endlessly through forests and valleys, carrying pieces of the earth with them. And within those rivers, something unusual appeared. Small, yellow fragments. Unlike stone, they did not break. Unlike iron, they did not rust. Unlike anything else, they shined. Early humans didn't need science to understand it. They saw something rare, something beautiful, something different. And that was enough. Gold was not useful at first. It couldn't be used to hunt. It couldn't be used to build. But it had one powerful advantage. It captured attention. And attention is where value begins. How gold became valuable. Gold did not become valuable because it was necessary. It became valuable because humans decided it was. This is one of the most important ideas in history. Gold is rare, but not too rare. It is durable, but also workable. It is beautiful, but also consistent. These qualities made it perfect for one thing: trust. People began to exchange gold as a form of value, not because they needed it, but because they believed others would accept it. And that belief changed everything. Gold became money. And once gold became money, it became power. Gold and power. When gold entered human society as a store of value, it began to reshape the world. Leaders wanted it. Kings controlled it. Armies were funded by it. The more gold a ruler had, the more powerful they became. It wasn't long before gold was no longer just a metal. It became a symbol of wealth, a symbol of control, a symbol of dominance. And as history has shown many times, where power exists, conflict follows. The beginning of obsession. Gold didn't just influence leaders. It changed ordinary people too. Once people realized that gold could change their lives, everything shifted. Farmers left their land. Workers abandoned their homes. Families risked everything, all for the chance to find gold. Some succeeded. Most didn't. But the idea, the possibility of striking gold, was enough to drive millions forward. Because gold represents something deeper than wealth. It represents hope. The hope of a better life. The hope of escape. The hope of becoming something more. Gold is everywhere, but hard to get. One of the greatest illusions about gold is that it is impossible to find. In reality, gold exists almost everywhere. Tiny particles can be found in rivers. Traces exist in rocks, soil, even in the ocean. But here's the truth. Gold is rarely found in large amounts. And that is what makes it valuable. To collect even a small piece, you must search, dig, wash, and wait. Hours can turn into days, days into months, and still nothing. Gold tests patience. It rewards persistence. And sometimes, it gives nothing at all. Gold may seem simple, just a metal, just a resource. But as you're beginning to see, it is much more than that. It is a force that has shaped human decisions for thousands of years. And we are only scratching the surface. Because next, we will enter the era where gold changed the world forever. The age of gold rushes, where millions risked everything chasing a dream. And if you find this story interesting, hit that subscribe button, follow for more deep stories like this. And don't forget to like this video so others can discover it too.